You don't see the this thing today. Hello?
Yeah, Najama.
I say you don't see their this thing today. They are rally for Benin today.
No, I never. It seems long. Oh, they are no na. I never APC. I even was in my watch first, but it's in
Okay,
long.
man.
I never get
Okay.
time.
I see they are. Okay, maybe I don't send and give you. It's today. You see there. That shall not give us. Okay, no wahala now. May you relax now. May I read some news come out first. Hmm? Welcome everyone. God bless you. Like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. You can also support the show by using the link below. Thank you. Nigeria, which way? Which way, Nigeria? Edo State. Edo State 2024. Edo State. Peter Obi energized Benin for Apata LP. Peter Obi energized Benin for Apata LP. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Najama, what happen?
Why did they do like that?
Now check your.
Wait, may I go out, come back? I just wait 1 minute, may I go out, come back. Hello?
People protested when I was governor. They even called strike. They shut down our schools for months, our hospitals for months. Well verified. We need more transparency. And when you talk about transparency in terms of figures, you show it, you elucidate it. Figures are not 1 + 1 is 2. It's not something you say it's just 2 because of. Tell us how we arrived at it and we'll believe. And when we talk about subsidy, I've continuously said, if we are removing subsidy, what are we replacing it with? Where are we applying that subsidy we removed to? So if you say to me, I've removed subsidy, I'm going to use it to build this number of classrooms to be able to pull out of school children into school so we can verify and follow and track those schools. We have issue in health, primary health care, especially issue of infant mortality. Removal of resource subsidy will enable us to build this number of primary health cares in different, so that we can measure it. So you don't remove something without saying what is replaced and where are we moving our money to. Or it's helping us to manage our debts. This is it. But here we have fuel subsidy removed, the debt is increasing, and we're not seeing anything. We have to continue our journey on democracy. It's government of the people, for the people, and by the people. However, we need to tweak it where we have some level of parliamentary system in it, like it's in South Africa. So we need to deal with issue of more scrutiny in our expenditure, in our borrowing, in efforts to be able to ensure that our scarce resources is prioritized to areas of urgent need for development, from security, food, all those areas, education. I'm not preoccupied about 2027 election. I'm preoccupied by Nigerians eating today and having a better life. I've said it before, my politics is not about the election. I am not desperate to be president, and I don't want to. What I want to hear is that fuel prices are coming down, bread is getting cheaper, Nigerians are not. You cannot be talking about 38 million Nigerians facing hunger, and I'm talking about next election. Let's talk about hunger. Let's talk about managing our resources today. Let's talk about doing the right thing, the right behavior, showing example to the younger ones, growing up that we're leaders. I've said that everybody, they have right to protest. I've said it before. I would discuss with every protester. They even want government months before they did that. I would sit down and discuss with them. People protested when I was governor. They even called strike. They shut down our schools for months, our hospitals for months. Go and verify. I was talking with them. I didn't come down. I have never, as a politician, as a governor, for one day, go and ask any policeman, say, please, stop somebody. Talk less of arresting the person. It shouldn't be. In a democracy, people have right to say no. I've said it every day. If I'm managing this facility and everybody loves me, I will resign. This is me. Wherever I am, I believe that I have enemies. My job is to convince them. If everybody loves Peter, there's a problem. There's people who hate me because I'm just Peter. They don't even need to give me any reason. It is my job to convince them on why it should be. I convince the teachers why we should return schools to missionaries, and they've seen the result. I convince them why we should go to the missionary facilities, the Ministry of Health, and build school of nursing and midwifery. You just have to. It's a constant thing. That's why you're a leader. You're a communicator. You listen. You talk to the people. It's not a question of what the young ones. I'll meet them. The agitators, the protesters. I will be talking to them.
Nice one, nice one, nice one. Ejiro, you are welcome. Hello?
Thank you very much.
You are
How you
welcome.
keeping?
Fine, fine, brother. Well done. Please, ladies and gentlemen, you are welcome to this session. Kindly like and share. Mama Tokpe, I hail you, so God bless you. I will say my own, a big power. Ejiro, do you have anything for us? We're just a topic we wanted to discuss, just about this Aisha and this Aisha Yusuf, with the Labour Party issue about the finance, I don't know if you watched the video of Aburi, because I still have some listening to read maybe later in the day. About the finance, who holds the money, how the money go, because it released some accounts, about 4 accounts that Aisha and one pastor Itwa that or something manage the fund. Then they take partake on it, And Aisha, for him to explain today, just come and be giving us a work as usual. The next thing is in Benin. He says he's going to Benin. He's in Benin. I saw them campaigning today with Peter Obi for Apata. So that is one of two things. NSC, okay, that's one. We dealt on that yesterday night. The NSC got been released yesterday night. Yeah. That have been released. So just the main topic now, the main thing is going on is the topic, the topic and the Edo State election, that is number one. Number two, this Ajero and the Serap office, by the social, economical, something about accountability, that was, they went there yesterday, the DSS. So majority of not majority, some people now, some advocates and activists are calling Tinubu a dictator. It's no more, we are no more living in a democratic country. It's not a dictator. It's even worse than the military. So what is your say on those things?
Yeah,
Hello?
I
Okay.
saw the message, the tweet Atiku put out
Mm.
today saying Tinubu regime is even worse than the military regime for him picking people all around the nation.
Yeah.
You know, uh, I will still stumble a little bit into the Ajero saga. You know that yesterday you were talking about after 15 hours, according to
Mm.
reports,
Yeah. It was,
the
12 minutes.
it
Yeah,
wa-
15
it
hours.
was
9 to
it was
12,
fi-
almost 12. Mm.
finally released. You know,
Mm.
looking at the manner, the way and manner, this is me now. This is my opinion. The way and manner that they apprehended him and they kidnapped him. I'll use the word kidnap because the first time they invited him before this one, he honored the invitation. He went for that one. So this one now that they say they arrested him was in the airport.
Mm.
You know, he was going to
UK for trade
uh,
union something. Mm.
yes, you know. So if you invited this man before and he honored your invitation, what's stopping you again to invite him the second time than unleashing that kind of arrest, knowing fully well that this man have an engagement outside the country? You know, so we should do things proper. We say we're in a democracy. Let's we copy this our democracy, this federal system of government from the American. That's not how America, that's not how they operate theirs, you know. So we should do things proper. We are not in a banana republic, you know. The country is neither here nor there. Everybody just doing what they like. Okay, the 70 naira minimum wage, they agreed, according to them, they say it's a gentleman agreement, National Labour Congress, NSC. They
Mm.
had a gentleman agreement with the president. The gentleman agreement, now, according to them, now, it has not been honored. Nobody has paid in the federal level, have paid that wage. The same Edo State that they are saying Edo State is finished, Edo State is that. Not that I'm supporting Godwin Obaseki, like I said before. Apata is my candidate. But at least that man is paying a minimum wage. And the minimum wage is paying is the one they adopted, the 70,000. So you can see the country is not in a good shape at all. Okay, today now I was talking to somebody. He said fuel price has hiked again now to 1,005. Well, the last time I spoke with somebody downtown, they say 1,2. Only today now I'm hearing 1,5. That is in Edo State.
Mm.
But it seems like states differs now. The prices differ in across the nation. Some states are a bit lower, while some are higher. You know, so the whole thing is a
It's
cost.
only sorry, that is only, let me just come to that for issue. That one is always like that now because the transportation, it depends on the distance. Only the main place that is always cheap right from time is Lagos and Lagos. Even Abuja is more higher than Lagos. The transportation because the bet in Lagos. So all those transport, the distance to the other region, to the other state, maybe let me put it that way. So you get more cost of this thing. You don't understand for transportation. So it's not always everywhere. Is not always like that in Nigeria. Like from time, it's not the first time because the ship now.
Najama, I understand what you are saying. This has to do with marketers. They are telling you to transport the services, the goods and the services of those petrol now to so location before we begin to disburse. But if you look at it, let's be realistic here. Look at the north. Most northern states are cheaper than the southwest, southeast, and the south. Because if we are using that kind of ratio or that kind of calculation, I could have one would have thought that the north could have even been more higher than every other place in terms of price in Nigeria. But reverse is the case. You
Which
know,
state
these
is
are
it?
my arguments.
But even in the UK, your island, there is everywhere. Even your only just your local government there. It's different. Your filling station, all of them doesn't. Even just your own local government, all the filling station there doesn't have one price. I live here in Belfast.
Well,
Hello.
Najama, you don't understand what I'm saying. What
No,
I'm saying is
I get your point because no, you just say it did not. You are not giving us a state now. You just say it did not. Maybe you will tell you the state you
okay,
buy
okay. I
and
give
tell us
you
the
a state.
difference
I give
between
you a state.
Lagos.
I give you Kano. Oh, I give you Kano State.
How much is
Check
it
it.
in
Check
Kano State?
it.
The last time you buy, you cannot say how much. Maybe you
I
just
didn't buy
maybe
Kano. I didn't
if
buy
it's
Kano
not now.
State.
Mm.
I only ask people downtown. I didn't buy Kano State. Because when the
Okay,
person
what is that?
told me the price, when the person told me to this price in Benin City, Edo State was 1,005. And I asked, I about the north. You know, I said, which part of them? Just like you are asking now. I said, give me
Mm.
any.
I lost you. I lost you in a moment.
He said, Kano State is less than 1-1. He said, between the ratio of 1,000 1-1. You know, so if you look at it, something is not right. That's what I'm saying.
Maybe that is those state problem now. But because people in the south we still get to Jukokoro now. So those people they are not maybe the person there is not Jukokoro. The first the gas man, the owner of the filling station. It's not Jukokoro to his own people now. But here in the south we want to reach too much overnight now. My brother. Yeah, I know because you look the price. They are not selling the price. I know the transportation right from time because I even work in filling station before I come to Nigeria. So I know it's not there. Even when I'm in Spain, all my years, I know even the same, my own area, streets, just a street, about 2 streets, the different filling station there. It's not even the
Can I
same price.
can I come
So,
in?
but,
Can I come
yeah,
in?
but do you, okay, come in first because I'm about to answer him a lot more. So come in, my man of prestige first. So you not wait long. Just come in. Thank you.
Yeah, I believe this. Good. Good afternoon, everybody. I believe the conversation. If I hear you, the present one you're talking about the prices of the gas, right?
Yes, yes, yes,
Yes.
yes.
Yeah, it kind of depends. It depends on demand and supply. And you said about it, the state, because the demand is high there, so they can afford the market here. The gas station can afford to increase it. I mean, even here where we are, the gas price is not universal. I'm in California. The gas price is an average of $1 or so more compared to Texas. Even Texas is like about $1.50. In Florida, probably about $1. In comparison. So it depends on demand and supply.
Mm.
When you say the north, I don't think there's any kind of mago going over there. It has to be because of people over there are not as in demand as Edo or Lagos or the start period. So that probably has to do, in my own opinion. I think that's what it has to do. I don't think the government or anybody playing any kind of
If
you
you
know
see, Madam President, sorry, thank
yeah.
you very much. No, you continue, please. Let me. I just remember something. I want to tell you. I want you to understand. See, there is one place. I don't just want to mention the place where I farm. You see, because the site of my farm, it's village. A very rural area. Very, where farm is in Nigeria now. But there is 2 filling station there. But if I'm coming sometimes to the farm, maybe from home, in the morning I go with maybe 50 liter. I have to buy in the maybe in the city in the time, maybe the city, you understand? It's more cheap. But from that place, there's a place closer to my farm. They have it's cheap there again, more higher than the city, just a little bit. You see, when those people that have a high demand that close to the city finish, do you know that place? That place that maybe they will come with one what is the maybe one tanker in 1 year. You understand? They can't even finish selling it. They will be telling that one fuel was 192. They will start selling for 400 naira. You understand? The same, just same express road. That place, because they don't have demand like that. Just reason what you said now. They will start selling for 400 naira per liter. I say, this is 192. Why can't you even sell 200 or 220? You will say if you don't want to go, because you know that for you to transport and go to that side, it's even better for you to just buy here. You see? So I don't think that one, because some people, they just have that ojukokoro to buy. Some people are just
Gamma, let me say something. I like what Man of Precis said. He's talking about demand and supply. Okay. I also want to do comparison. Okay, look at Lagos now. Lagos is not up to that 1,005. We all know that. If you are talking about demand and supply, right? Lagos should even have more demand and even more supply than the so-called Edo states. That's the truth.
Okay, that's a good point. But we know in the Nigerian space, things are not normal. Things doesn't function in a normal thing. I mean,
no,
which is
but you have to put this one to consideration. The
no,
fuel,
no, no. Let me land now. I
everything
mean,
land in Lagos.
I use the word demand and supply, in terms of things that are working normal. But in Nigeria, things are not normal. Depends on the angle you're coming from. So if you have stated that, so that kind of defeat my argument, demand and supply, because you expect Lagos to be more expensive. That's where the rich people, more demand should be. So in that parallel, that's a true statement. But this Edo state selling about 150 or something like
1,005.
that. So
1,005 today. 1,005 today.
so I mean, I don't even know what to say about that. So that, like I said, that defeat my argument. It's just
Yeah.
the situation we have in Nigeria. I mean, I
No,
don't know
because
what
no,
have
what
been used to equal this. So go
Madam
ahead.
Pasi, see
Yeah.
what I'm trying to say. You see, Lagos now,
Uh-huh.
Lagos doesn't have transportation costs. They have to all the old ship that will bet, they bet in Lagos, that will bring
Right.
fuel, that report the fuel. You understand? It's just from there. From now, if I'm taking my container to Benin, it will cost me 2 million naira from Lagos, Apapa to Benin. But if
Mhm.
within Lagos there, if I'm taking it from that, maybe from Apapa there,
Mhm.
to maybe from Tinker there to Apapa, maybe those Kirikiri side. Now you understand? It
Mhm.
may cost me maybe 300,000.
Okay, if you're gonna say that, why does this this theory, you just bring up? Why don't it apply to the north?
That
Whatever
is
the
what
Exactly.
he's
Exactly.
saying now. That
Flip
is
the
what
coin. Flip the coin the
that is
other way.
what Ejiro is saying. Say, because if you now look from Lagos to north, the distance is far than the
right.
distance to Benin. You understand? That is what he's trying to tell us now, that the north supposed to be like maybe one, as it's 1.5 in Benin, supposed to be like 2,000 there, or 1.8.
Right, if you really have to make, right, I'll go with that analogy. So I don't know, brother. So Nigeria is a very complex society. I mean, how things function. I mean, but I'm even more concerned about the kind of what Tinubu government is perpetuating in that country. People are not, people need to be worried. I mean, I think this administration has taken it to a different level. Free speech. I mean, arresting people for what doesn't even warrant anything is treason right now. If I come, let's assume I'm going to Nigeria right now, I've said anything against the government. So they caught me, they just plan something, treason. I mean, they use treason frivolously. It doesn't, I mean, what is treason? Government don't use treason lightly. But Nigeria has become a common place to use treason, everything treason. And you don't even have any fact to back it.
No, even the America we copy. Let me just brought it to for what you are saying, Mr.
Yeah.
President. You see, even the America we say we copy. America doesn't use. Nigeria. I always said we use word carelessly. It's just everybody. Even the America will copy. Doesn't use treasoning
But Najama,
carelessly.
you expect the government to be more careful
You
using
understand?
that word.
That's what I'm saying. Even the America that we say we are copying from, they don't even use the word treason carelessly. Look at the people that the thug during Trump this thing that invade capital house. The government don't even charge them for treasoning, which
No,
is
they charge them for instauration. That's a different,
you
That's
understand. No, I'm trying to tell you
that's interruption
that
or interruption of the government. That's
government
different. That's what they charge them,
charge
insurrection.
them for. They don't even use treason. They're very careful with their work. But look at Nigeria, charging protesters for hunger, protesters for bad governance. Finish. Oh, I don't know how that become a treason. They just want a cap. Do you know what they are doing? Because when they say that one, because they know it's a capital punishment, so people now they have to. The rest people that want to protest will be now get afraid.
You see,
People
this
now
is
will
the
be now
problem.
become
That's part of
silent.
propaganda.
Yeah.
I mean, defrauding the country. I mean, this is gaslighting at the highest level.
And then
That's
it's
why
like
you defrauding.
honestly, people need to rise up. People need to rise up for this
But
one.
Legeman, how you gonna rise up? They kill you.
No, if we no,
What,
don't
what
think
you gonna do? I know
no, more
VA is
person.
speaking about here a lot, but it's very difficult when you're in Nigeria. You go to Nigeria quite often,
No,
Legeman.
we are not saying Nigeria. That is what no, when we are saying people this one thing, that is the problem we are having. We want to look Nigeria. People, okay, now you are complaining, see what they are doing to Nigeria in Nigeria. Because we know that is in the diaspora. What are we organizing? There's a video, maybe because of it, what Erufai said in the Chatham Hall. I would love to make a session on that video. And see where we the diaspora is
But
telling us.
let me tell you, okay, what kind of okay, let's talk about solution. What kind
Okay.
of organization? But don't tell me that we need to champion our organization and go march on UNN. The West Ham
No,
doesn't
no,
care
no,
about
no.
you. So
No, see.
let me hear your point about your
Okay,
organization.
let me just tell you. See, you know the power of media. As majority of us, majority of people in the UK, let's say UK, America, all these, we have many lawyers there. Many lawyers there. Many granted lawyers there in the UK. Why can't we champion and find these people? Say, no, why can't you give us these services if every Saturday, 2 hours, different, you give us. We have to start deliberating, shouting on this thing on social media. No, how can that is we diaspora? We have the power. When the government see what is coming there, coming from here, all these things
We
will be
have the power.
changing.
How can we, financial and otherwise, how can we utilize our power? It's just very easy to say
I say
than
we
doing
have
it.
if this social media, everything is
Okay.
media. What we need is social media. It's not going down. It's not going to embassy. We have embassy here. Why can't we even organize and take this rally? No, go to the Nigerian embassy here.
Oh, are you
Why?
gonna go to the embassy? You're gonna go to the embassy and protest? They don't hear you. They are very defiant.
No, embassy here
You're
in
gonna be
abroad.
like garbage in, garbage out.
No, no, you are
Okay.
just no, my man, president. No. See, let me tell you,
Yeah.
let me tell you a life story now. You see, I think 99 or 2000, 99 or 2000. Let's say 2000. I think it's 2000. Because 99, 2000, we want to renew the embassy in Spain, there in Madrid. And you know what they did? We did that's why we wanted to renew. Then when you want to renew, there's no they are not issuing passport there. They will not tell you, the authority of Spain will tell you you have to go and bring a letter of identification, letter of identification, something like that, that you are in Nigeria, because we all of us come as we have document as an asylum. You understand? Because they don't, now if you want to come and renew after the asylum expire, you have to come with identification letter from your embassy. Everybody has to, so when we now go to that embassy, there's one man there. You know what the man will do? Me and you, maybe you are Igbo man, be Igbo man, we stay online, since so we dey speak Igbo. Since maybe like 2 hours. Or if you be Benin, we dey speak Benin since for 2 hours, 3 hours, Yoruba. The man, when they want to interview you, we now ask you what is your name. He saw your name. You write your name, you fill the form. He saw your name, Nigerian name, you have a native name. He saw your name, your date or everything. We now ask you, how can I show you are in Nigeria? Just to frustrate you. Okay, ask me. I speak. You want me to ask? Okay, let me. I will tell you. Okay, I'm speaking PG with him. What else do you want again? Okay, he's speaking Nigerian language. Abi. Okay, I'm speaking PG. I speak. You hear me speaking my language, my dialect. You are not asking me. How do you not ask? The team, the man start frustrating people. People are losing their residence. Do you know what they did? People now get frustrated one day. Many of Nigerians got frustrated. That embassy, they brought it down. They brought it down that day. Police, they call police for them. Nobody when Nigeria when they lose their mind. You know, so by then they now have to change after they come, they have to change many things. Have to pull gates, have to pull big door, nobody go inside the embassy again, and have to create a place. You have to go, you have to submit. You know, all those things have to change. That is, I don't know why we are here. Even those that arrested people here, why are we afraid? Here there is law here. They can't just come and charge you treason. They just come and charge you. You are there and have to sentence. But when you're in Nigeria, you don't have that power. We are not even pushing back. We are not even pushing back to help. We are not even pushing back to do anything. Everybody, even we in the diaspora, we are just even more worse than those in Nigeria. All of us, we have media. We stay here 10 hours. Why can't we be deliberating on this thing? Like, after lawyer, what this thing? Why this treason? What did these people do? What is their offense? Is he protest a treason? When we start
So
pushing,
hold on. Which court are we going to present? Is this just you just presented our dissent opinion in on the media space?
the media space. The media, they are doing their propaganda through media. We will start our own through media. Do you know what is media? How this thing will be fly? If we have people every day by day deliberating on it, the more the merrier. This thing will be going far. But if we come, we don't even know the section of the law. We don't even know how to back what we are saying. We just start ranting. They will not understand. We will not go anywhere. Then there is a word that will go that people don't know. If they do too much, we face the embassy. No, this embassy will not. No. Can't be treating Nigeria. This is not banana abi. What did they call it? That you just come and become a dictatorship. We make the world to know, see what is happening. Okay, look at what Amnesty yesterday, Amnesty International. Yesterday they issued a statement as they arrested Ajero. Instantly they issued a statement. They call this government is become a dictatorship. It's not giving the freedom. You understand? It's media. We are not even making anything. We are not even trying. Honestly, we are not even trying. Country have to build for by ourselves. If we think these people, that's why I look at the fire. I send it over here because maybe one day we play it. He said we just think, we in the diaspora, we just think power will just come. We will just go one day, they will just call us, come and take power. He said we should keep on ranting for them forever. We have to participate. They said it's dirty. We have to dirty with them, take it and build what we want. There's no way. We should not ever expect.
Nigerian man, I've said this to you before, and I'm going to say it again, right?
Mm.
Nigerians love their oppressor differently.
That is
That's the
100%.
truth.
Yeah.
And again, nobody, listen to my word, nobody can fix Nigeria. Peter Obi cannot, Atiku cannot, Tinubu cannot. You know why? I'll give you the answer in 1 minute. Why? Because Nigeria is not real. So you cannot fix what is not real. Simple
But
and
it is
short.
Nigeria is not it's not real.
I don't understand what they said. I don't
Yeah, that's what I
understand.
said.
You said Nigeria is not
Nigeria
real. That's what
He
you
said no. He
said.
said nobody. First, wait.
Nigeria,
First, he said
that's why
nobody.
nobody can fix it. Because
He
the country,
mentioned three.
that's
He
what
mentioned
we call
three
Nigeria
people. Why
is not
must you? He
real.
said nobody. Wait now. You like argue. You say nobody. Why are you mentioning people name? It doesn't mean if nobody. That all of us, nobody.
No.
Finish.
You know why I'm mentioning people name? Not just because of you, I'm mentioning it too. Because
No, he said nobody. We are all included.
hold on.
Don't.
This discussion we are having here, right? Is going to go viral. I'm mentioning it so that they can know those people that campaigned, those presidential hopeful that we are looking for candidates. That's why I'm calling those people's name. Those were the face of 2023, and those faces are still very much in the internet
Memory of people.
and minds of people. So that's why I'm calling names here now. Nigeria is an enterprise, turn by turn Nigeria Limited. So country like that is not worthy for anyone to fix. Let's go our separate ways. Simple and short.
That you see that you say it cannot be fixed.
No.
Wait,
Can I come
Bano
in?
President, sorry, 1 minute. Sorry, Bano President, sorry,
Okay.
please. You see, first you start Nigeria is not real. Nigeria cannot be fixed. Nobody. You say nobody. That is all of us. No way. The same you now telling no solution. Say we have to go ourselves. If we can go our separate way, can bring. Is that
You know
solution
why
already?
I have to tell you solution, because if there's a problem, you must figure out a solution. And I'm not just going to come here and say nobody can fix Nigeria and go like that. So I have to profile a solution on what
Yes,
I've
now
just
that
said.
means they can be fixed, but you said it can never be fixed. It can never be
I gave you
fixed.
the reason
It's
why it
not real.
cannot be fixed.
What is not real? Then
It
you are
cannot
providing
be
solution
fixed. In
of
my
what
own
is not real.
opinion, your opinion can be fixed, but in my own opinion, it cannot be fixed. And I gave you the reason why it cannot be fixed.
So why are you now still telling us a solution that if we go our separate way, it will be fixed there?
And Najaman, that's the easiest. That's the
It's like
easiest
you see you
solution.
don't
Okay,
understand.
I mean, in
I
as much as
think that's an
I'm not
argument.
proposing that, but if you look at it from a layman, perspective, I mean, if that can actually be actualized, but that's the easiest solution. But my point is that Nigerian problem is bigger than that. I mean, we can always stay here and talk about everything and everything. The system is probably the number one paramount problem we have. The system, the system. I mean, what am I saying now? I mean, not just from this president, from even the previous president, that happened, everything has to go to the top. The presidency decide everything. Everybody, is a sacrifice to the president. And they are legend to the president. It's whatever the president decide. I mean, I was listening, like I said, I think I said that yesterday. I was listening to a topic last week. You have former DSS deputy secretary that came on, and actually he was defending DSS in the event that everything Tinubu has to make the decision because there was an argument that come. How come that's one of the argument? How come they haven't released Nnamdi? The judge, he said it doesn't matter. He said the president can do it, but some people will just come here and say, no, the legal system, the law has to decide. No, the president has the power. That's how much power. That's how much power, the president have, in that country. I'm not talking about pardoning. America, they can pardon, at the end of their office, they can pardon person like Nnamdi Kanu if they choose. But Nigerian president has so much power. We just have a corrupted system, that if I go home to contest, I'm going to join them and become what they are, become a corrupted man. So that's why I have no intention of going. And if you don't join them, then you don't. They kill you or you get out of, you get out of the fire. That's just the way the
Man
system
of
is
precision,
programmed.
the foundation is faulty. It's faulty.
Yeah,
You
that's
cannot
part of the
get the
system. The
faulty
foundation is,
foundation.
I'm not disputing that. The
No,
foundation is part.
now wait, now let him educate us now, man of president. Let us, oh, you see, this thing, one thing, we have been flying with just word. Like I said, Nigeria, if you know what we don't know, educator, like you said, Nigeria cannot be fixed. You didn't tell us. You didn't even diagnose the problem. Now you say Nigeria, the foundation is faulty. Tell us what is the faulty. Wait now.
Hold
Wait,
on,
wait,
Naija.
wait, wait, wait. Let me just finish. You have your
Okay,
time,
go ahead.
please. Okay. If I say you take my car to mechanic, when he diagnose, he will tell me the fault that is faulty. You cannot just say I just drive my car and then say, look, you say no, your car is faulty. Your car is faulty. No. Tell us, we have to know and look from there. Maybe we are not seeing what you are seeing. Educate us, please. All this time we just come on, no, the Nigeria cannot, because once somebody said it,
Okay,
all of
okay.
us just
Can
run
I
with it.
respond now? Can I respond?
Yeah, coming.
Okay, all right. Now, let me expatiate. When I say Nigeria is not real, right? You can look at it from so many angles. Like what Man of Precision is saying now. We have not that we don't have institutions so in that country. We have every the kind of institution that you will have in Western world, they are all in Nigeria. But our leaders choose to do what? To weaken those institutions so that they can operate in the way they like. On average, Nigeria today, if you that is speaking here, I want to use an example for you now. You, Nigerian that is speaking today now, if you become a local government chairman, just chairman, no, and you refuse to put your hands in the jar, in the coffers of the states, your people, your own family, most okay, let me not go too far. Most people that are close to you will even be raining curses on you just because you don't want to indulge in that sin to steal money. So the country, the when I say foundation, those are the foundation I'm talking about.
Okay, now wait.
Every
Can I
every
report you
little
one minute?
every,
Can I
hold
report you before you
on,
continue?
let
Can
me
I
land,
just
let me
report you
land.
before you continue? No, just report you
Okay,
before you continue.
go
Okay, you
ahead.
said if, for example, that use me as an example now, which is true, is I know you don't mean any harm. It's just making an analogy. See, let me tell you, if I go and contest, fine, my family, even my wife, my children will say, now you spoiler, I better bring money, come up with chop. You understand? Okay, now you are not telling us that is it. Must we now not same the people that you are not saying if we go our separate way. We people like me and that family will leave that region.
I'm still talking. I'm pointing out the issues. You guys expatiate. I'm just expatiating. I'm still pointing out the issues for you. That's where I come about foundation now. I have to go back to the grassroots. Because Nigerian politics is grassroots. So over the years, we've bred people, even most people that are even in the government, most of them ought not to even be there. Frustration. And that make most of us run come out for Nigeria and come Western world. The ones who don't feel come out, join the ones who don't first spoil the country. So it's like a recycling thing, a generational thing. It will be going on. It's an let me use this language, an unending thing. It will go in circles. So where do you start the cleanup from? I ask you, man, Nigeria, because what you are saying now, that Nigeria can be fixed. Me, I'm on we're on the opposite side now. If you want to fix Nigeria, where do you start the cleanup from? I want you to answer me.
Nigeria, wait now. You say Nigeria cannot be fixed. That is what I'm asking you. So if you go a separate way, wait now, one by one. Time day, no worry, time day. See, you say Nigeria cannot be fixed. Dabi, I never said Nigeria can be fixed. It's you. I'm asking you now. Now, you say unless we go a separate way. You are saying something cannot be possible. You say unless we go a separate way again. I'm not asking you now, as you use as an example before with me, that if I want to lead now, I'm a governor, I hold any position, a political office. Even my own family will be against me if I'm not a criminal, looting. You understand? Now, I'm asking you now, if we go our separate way, will people like me and my family will not be part of that state region, the new region or the new Nigeria you are proposing?
When you give birth to a new country, what happened to that country?
With the people different, it's just the name that different.
No. Oh, only the name, right?
Yes, of
different.
Course.
No, you are wrong. And I'll tell you the reason why you are wrong.
Okay.
When you give birth to a new country, there's what we call reset. So many things has to take place. So many things has to happen. The constitution will be different. The way of administration and the way of living in that country that has just been given birth to will be different via the constitution. Number one, that constitution we are even using, you and I know that it's not you and it's not both, it's not me and you that is talking now. We never subjected that constitution to a referendum. It was written by the khaki boys. So most of the atrocity that is happening in Nigeria is being aided by that constitution. If you don't know today, they tell you now.
So okay, the khaki boys came from Ghana to write it for us. That khaki boy Nigerians.
They came from the mass.
The argument is very funny.
No, oh God. You see, this is why we don't want to have a conversation. You are giving up.
Let the guy talk. It's an interesting conversation. He's making some good points.
No, not you, man of prestige.
No, not you. With him. I mean,
no,
everybody has points.
You don't allow me to talk now. They explain to you. You ask me a question. Whether they came from Ghana or be there, you go pause, make a talk. Those khaki boys you are talking about, they are Nigerians, and they wrote that constitution under decree. And we've been crying. The masses have been crying. Let's subject this constitution to referendum. That because what they did with that constitution was decree. And decree is not the good form of government. They set everything aside. Whatever favors them, they scripted it in that constitution. And the same constitution we in democracy were easy to run today. If for instance, what you are saying that Nigeria can be fixed, what you are saying now, if you want to even look at me, I'm not looking at it from that angle. But if you are looking at it from that angle, you must tear that constitution down first. So that not at the end of the day, you are saying we, the people of Nigeria, agree to this constitution. When did you and I agree to that constitution? Was it subjected under referendum? You're asking me if those people are not Nigerian or if they are from Ghana. They are Nigerians and they are military people. They wrote the constitution under a decree. Yes, they are Nigerians.
You see the problem we are still having. You see, We will just let some people, some lawyer who are benefiting from Nigeria to come and gaslight us all also. You are telling us because they say they did, is the military that decree by decree 24, a bit 34, the constitution. Who wrote those constitution? Are they not constitutional lawyers? Are they military? That's what I want to. Who draft it? Who draft it?
Nigerian,
Is
Nigerian
it
man,
one? Are you telling?
Nigerian
Wait. Are
man.
you telling me one military man sit down inside room, write it by
No,
himself, everything?
Niger man, haven't you? Okay, 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 okay. I'm not here to I just want to give my own foresight what I knew about that constitution, the way it was written. We know the civilians we are gathered from. I don't know how many of them. They say about 40 something. Then after they wrote it, they gave it back to the military. But they said the military made some alteration to read. And a lot of them, I don't know how far, whether it's half alteration or just, they changed some of those things. They didn't just ratify whatever the group of 47, that was inaugurated to write that constitution, which is the 1999 decree for, I think it's called decree 4, whatever. But they did some alterations. So the military has we can't just come here and say the military don't have any influence. They did alter it. I mean, it's very clear. It's not just one person that has said that. A various constitutional lawyer has said
Thank
the
you,
Okay.
Alex.
Are you
military.
Thank
not
you for the insight.
wait? I'm not disputing what you guys are saying. What I want you to do, you have to compete. You can't just tell me because they say that they do a referendum. That doesn't mean make me not to obey traffic lights or make me to go and steal money. I don't know. That's what I'm trying to understand. Okay, if we change new constitution now, wait, I want to ask you a question now. They are doing constitutional review now, be to do the constitution. What is your own? What is bad in that constitution? You say this one, this one, this one, this one. Nobody has ever aligned it to us. Or they just tell us one story, the same story. Yeah, they didn't tell it to. If they put another one now, we will see after 3 years. No, we are not there. We are not there. What is our demand for the new constitution? That is what I want you to tell me. That is what I just let me just open what I want to hear. That is what I want to hear. Don't be telling me military do this one, military do that one. We and you, we know. They say that constitution right from time is not subjected to referendum, it's not the will of the people. Fine. Now, what type of constitution? No, you telling me, no, you can never repeat, is not that is not an excuse. I've heard that one so many times. If new one will come, this one will be there, 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 clear as water. So we know what we are fighting for. No, we just come on here, this military. Like, so that military man is not my father, or it's not my uncle, it's not my brother. As if he come from here or one place, just give us a paper and run away. We don't even know. That military tell me to go and steal? Did that constitution tell me to go and steal a public office? They didn't tell me to go and buy persons to win office. We have to know, or tell me to to beat traffic lights. What do we need in the new constitution? If we say we want to have, they are having a constitutional review now. What do we need? What do we need? What is our demand? We are not saying that. We are not coming together on that. We are just saying military. We are Nigeria. We only like to go back, give person blame. What is the future? We have to leave the past and face the future. That is my point.
Okay, can I come in? I mean, I mean, everybody has fought in Nigeria. We have been conditioned to behave in a certain way, particularly in Nigeria. Even the people, that come to oversee here and get educated, we have certain kind of narrative. That constitution is part of Nigerian problem because that's the
Simple,
foundation. When the foundation is
simple.
not laid properly, what's going to happen? The building is not going to stand properly. So that's just a basic fact. I mean, just look at the whole three branches of government. I mean, all of them are answerable. All of them are answerable to the president, to one part of the government. All those kind of things need to be properly, you know, digest and let the people, see
So
it
much
purely. This is
power
what
given to the
obtainable.
president. So much power. So much power.
Exactly. So much power that the president, is gonna be in China. And it's gonna before you make any decision, you have to call him. Just it's a foundation, Naija man. I'm not saying that's our problem. We have a lot of problem. But that foundation, maybe we need to begin from there. I mean, make some changes. It's not working. I mean, Nigeria is not working. Let's call it what it is right now. Nigeria is not working. This government is not working. It didn't just start from him, but he has taken it to a different level.
You
This
see,
is the hardest. I mean, this is the worst government in my lifetime that I've seen.
you see
The
Nigeria.
next government is going to be worse.
Yeah, you see,
So
Nigeria, we can never, mostly we in the South. This
it's
grammar,
not about that. The North are
wait,
more
wait,
suffering.
man of
What do you mean
prestige,
the
let me tell
South?
you one thing. Let me tell you one thing. See, you see this grammar we are doing. That is
It's
why
not about
we
drama. It's a
wait.
fact.
Nah, let me finish. You see, it's not facts. Let me wait. Let me finish. You have your
Okay.
time. You see, the problem we have, we don't know our own demand. We just want to run with narrative. Look at the North. They have youth, Northern youth parliaments. Like National Assembly, they have their own, the youth. That is where they grow their politician from. You see, we look at the Arewa, they came out, I think it's 3 days ago. They have to state their demand for the new constitution review. That if those things are met, their northern demand is met, they are part of the constitution. I'm asking here now, we are here now. See now, all of three of us arguing. We can even mention one thing. Now we leave the foundation. Now we don't go to the president power. Okay, which power do you want us to take from there? Nobody is specific. This is the way we will run. Then we do another constitution. We don't have one demand to fight for. We don't have anything to lay down. We will say, it's Fulani, oh, it's Yoruba, oh, it's Igbo, oh, oh. What is our demand? That's what I'm asking. Nobody is telling me anything. You are just going parabolating.
The
No.
system has to be reviewed. You give autonomy where like the police have to have their autonomy. They're not answerable to the government. The judiciary there should be a separation of power. We don't have that. I mean, all this judiciary or Congress, they're just there for nothing.
Don't
They're
you
not
don't
functioning.
okay,
They're not utilizing what. Go
don't you
ahead.
see now? Don't you see now what you are saying? Now you are giving us demand. Is that not what we're supposed to have? What is our this is what I'm asking for? We need judiciary, we need police
Like
autonomy.
that man,
We need
it's just like maybe
One more
people that
thing,
is
maybe
not
you need to
following, it's
embed
people
it
that is
into the
not
constitution
following. All this
about
demand
punishment
has
for
been there.
corruption,
Oh. All this
whether
demand
it's
has
death
been
or
there.
whatever. Those kind of stuff.
All this demand has been there. Maybe now you know they follow all this why. State policing is one of the highest demand they've been crying for since from Buhari time.
Okay,
All
what
this
was the
demand
last
has
what
been
was
there.
wait. What was the last day? What was the last day of yesterday for about state police? Let me ask you if you are really current. You that say you are current. Now I want to ask you a question now. What was the last day? Yesterday night. What was the last day from the last week fake? Now they give
You see the reason why. You see the way I will answer your question. You see the reason why I will answer your question like this. I'm not interested, but that constitutional review they are doing, I don't give a heck about it because I know Nigeria is in the garbage. That's why I'm not interested.
So you said the country is not working. We don't have to do review and know what we want to write another constitution. So we just
I
sit down.
just told you what I want. In my opinion, the country should be brought down. In my opinion, I just told you now. Let's go our separate ways.
But
That's what I told you now.
that is
To
what we
save
be
life.
saying. So you
That's what I
forget
just told
constitution.
you now.
Now you see now you are not you see now you are talking. What I want, you will just say what I want. I don't care about constitution. I don't care about anything. All I want the country to go their separate way. You stay on that 247 any
That is
platform you
what
go.
I've been saying to you, and I was expatiating on it. You not let me talk now.
No,
So
you
I have
just
to give,
you are
I have
just
to
giving.
I have to hit the floor to you so that
Oh,
make you just a talk.
no, unless no. See, I was only interjecting where I need not to forget and where you need to expatiate more on me. You are clarifying me. You are educating me. I need to ask questions. Okay, I don't understand. I need to ask questions. You need to tell me. You need to convince me. That is life. That is democracy. You can't just say something. Maybe my own thinking is different. Maybe I'm looking it from another side. All of me and you, three or four of us here, we
Nigeria,
cannot
you
think
think
the
we are
same way.
still want democracy in Nigeria, eh? That's
Mm.
daydreaming. What we are doing in Nigeria is banana republic, not democracy. Please.
Is Banana Republic? What is the difference? What is the meaning of Banana Republic? Banana Republic is not democracy. Is a country where individual is richer that have more money than the country. That is what can call that is Banana Republic. It's not
Nigeria is
where
a
there's no law.
country
It's a
that you say
Banana Republic.
they are in a democracy era, kidnapping people up and down. People protesting, you kidnapping them. People saying this, you kidnap them, slamming them with different kind of Trump charges, saying treason, this, treason that. Who does that?
I mean, in my own opinion, okay, I mean, we may not be quite completely banana republic, but because it's empowered, it's where nothing is functioning, you have a supreme leader, but we are practicing, in my own opinion, autocracy. That is definitely what we are practicing because the power revolve around the presidency, and the government can pretty much do anything they want. They can truncate a charge and call it treason. I mean, everything is so frivolous, you know. People protest, you call it
Everything
treason.
upside down.
I
Say, say, that's
mean,
the country.
you
Only,
use
only, only,
you use policy frivolously. I mean, that country is pretty much, but you know, I don't. I mean,
back there.
every
Me,
yeah, it's a
if they ask me, if you ask me now, man of prestige, say, what would be my own demand?
yeah. Go
What would be
ahead.
my own demand? Let me tell you, my own
Okay.
hmm, is only one very simple one thing. One simple thing. We have 68 items in the exclusive list. You understand? Which my own, they should bring all those things down to concurrent lists. That way, power should go to states and let the states pay some percentage, maybe 20% to the federal. The federal should just focus on immigration, military. That is this one the border. What is the name? The one that do passport. No, what's the name? The one on the custom. You understand? NDLA. You understand? DSS for internal security. About 7 items like that. Finish. That is only what I just want the federal to not focus on and
Okay,
leave all the
that's
power.
a very
That
good
is
point. If
only
that
what
can
I need.
actually, that's a good point.
So
But one thing
any
is not going to
revenue,
solve the country. Go ahead.
the states, you take whatever you generate in your own state. Maybe keep 65% to yourself, take 20% to the federal, take 15%, put it to the general cover, everybody. So that's why every state, at the end of the day,
Another man.
everybody divide that
Good
money.
idea. But you know that's not going to happen in Nigeria. Why do I say that?
No, when it was, well, if you
Because
ask me, okay,
That's why
why?
I'm laughing.
Okay,
because
let me
Because
tell
when
you,
we are
wait
talking
part
about
of
now,
the
something like
country,
regional
wait
government,
now,
part
man,
of
all
the
they are
country
doing
has
is what
not
they
been
are
able to
doing.
produce yet. I'm not saying they don't have the resources.
wait now,
They
wait
have
now,
not been able to they have not been
no,
able, they can't
Some
generate
states are not
internal
viable
revenue.
in
They
Nigeria.
don't
no,
have the
see,
means rather.
no,
Are
wait,
just
wait,
You
man
know,
made.
wait, see, hey, you
go
know, you
ahead.
wait now, why they hot body like this? Wait, I thought you would ask me,
When
say,
they talk, they interject now. But when I want interject, you know they want
no,
agree.
three
That's
of
not
us,
the
they
problem.
talk, now they
But
talk,
when
no,
they
that's it.
talk now, you go to not interject. But if
I don't say,
when you
make
they
you
talk,
talk,
when you want interject, you go the
wait,
verse.
I don't say, make you don't interject, I say, three of us, they
Don't
talk
worry,
now, that's what I'm saying.
I don't off my this in my mind.
That's it. Oh my God. I said
Ejere
three
na
of us is talking. That's what I was complaining about.
Ejere, don't you want to save Nigeria?
Ah, ah. See, man of precision, you see why I thought maybe you will ask me why did I come with that kind of idea? Has he ever worked? See, if you go back before the let's say I don't want to call this Oyibo people leave Nigeria Africa. You understand?
Uh-huh.
The system they lead for us that cross in 66. You understand? If you see it, the region, all region by themselves, whatever they generate, they take 50% of it. They take 20% to the federal government. You understand? They bring 30% to the central coffers, which is like
Do you know why that work at that particular time? Because
no,
there's a
no, but
homogeneous
no. Let
among
me
the regions.
let me
I'm
finish
not saying
now.
they speak pretty much the same language, like the eastern part of the country. You know, you have
Mm.
the eastern part. I mean, you have the Midwest, you have the West, and you have the North. You know,
Yes,
they are very homogeneous in their ideology. That's why it work right now. This is not going to work right now. You have 36 states differently. No, I'm not saying it's not going to work, but it won't be allowed to implement because you have some states that lack of any internal
That are not
generated revenue.
viable. Man
but
of presumption. That are not
They're not going to let that
but
happen.
wait now,
They
man of
rather
some
have
prestige.
the.
states
No,
are just some states are just politically created.
yes,
That
okay, wait.
Nigeria.
That is what I'm still telling you now. During
Okay,
the
what
don't okay,
Najaman?
okay, wait, wait,
What
wait,
are you going to do to those
wait, wait,
states,
wait, wait.
knowing that they're
Granted,
not going to agree?
okay, now very good. Wait now. You see, during the time of regional government, let just listen to me, please. Just give me like 2-3 minutes. During the time of regional government, each region, whatever you generate, you take 20% to the federal. Then you take another 30% out of that 100% of your whatever you generate in your region. You put it in the central coffer. There is a central cover, like a central account. You understand? You take 50% for yourself. At the end of the month, all that money the whole region puts in that cover, that 30%, they will not share it among those states again because of some region who are not viable. That is why I still use that method for those to put
I
it.
wasn't
Naija
even.
man,
I was.
sorry, not
Let me. Let me.
just
Let.
give me
Hold on. Let me
1 minute,
listen to
make
your
I
math
interject.
again.
1 minute.
Hold on,
Now the same.
Ejiro. Hold on, Ejiro. Can you give me a minute? I want
Okay, go
Najaman to
ahead.
repeat. I want Najaman to repeat that math. It sounds very interesting. So
See,
let's
during
assume
the
it. Let's use
during
Edo
the
for example. They generate 100% revenue, right? How do you want to
uh,
divide it?
okay, they will take 50%. Maybe by now it's state by state, it's no more region now, for example. Now, okay,
Yeah,
they will take
state by state.
state by state now. So they will take 60%. 60. 60%. They will take 20%, give to the federal government because they are the one that controlling all the military and all those NGO, those agencies I mentioned before for the federal government, but 7 agencies they will be managing. You understand? So the remaining 20%, there is central accounts for the federation. They will put that money there. Each state will put their own there. You understand? What the 20%, whatever they will bring in. So that 20% that all the other 36 states now put there, they will not share it among the whole state again because of some states who are not viable will not get more share. That is the way it was done during the regional government.
But it sound very plausible on paper. But
During the
but
regional government, it
hold
was
on.
existing.
But some states, that's not going to be enough for them, even at all. Out of that 20%,
You
and
see, you
they are
see,
getting
banana
less than.
person.
Hold on, they are getting less than 5% of that 20%, plus what they generated, which is I don't know whatever it is. That may not be enough for them.
You see, okay,
I'm
wait
just
now.
saying
You
they're
see,
going to try to not obstacle to this.
okay,
I
wait,
mean, it
man of
sounds
person. Let me
good.
ask you a question. I think you are
Yeah,
in America, Abi.
yeah.
All the old states in America, are they having the same? Are they
No,
living
no, no,
well?
no, 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 no. I don't know about that cover of that 20%, but all I know there's a
No, I'm
certain
asking you
percentage.
now in America that you are
Uh-huh.
living. Is every
Right.
state the same?
Say that again. I'm sorry. Hold on.
In America, you are now. Is
Right.
all the old states are they the same? Are they weighted the same?
Oh no, not even close.
So what is your problem with if you are not making money in your own state? You are talking about your own state. You are telling me I should come
I'm
and be
not
worried
saying it's
about those people.
bad. I'm not saying Najaman. I said that's an excellent proposal in a normal sense. In a normal sense, that's the way it's applicable. In every state, generate their own review, and they give the federal government certain amount, and that's what we call a federal tax. For everybody that live.
Yeah.
Everybody that live everywhere. That particular federal tax for each of it has a particular amount for federal tax. You go to the whole country, the 300 and something millions we have, the state get that tax. And starting, if you generate like Texas, is they are the highest generator of oil. You have some other, it's not Dakota, very small, that generate a lot of oil revenue. So they pay some amount. I don't know the percentage. They pay
Mm.
some amount to the federal and keep the rest.
Okay, the
You
rest.
know.
So with that,
Right.
with
That's how it's
Texas
done
not be
here.
worrying. With Texas not be worrying. Alabama did make
No, they
Alabama
don't care.
did make. Uh-huh.
Texas is a very rich state, so they
Okay,
don't
so why
care.
you not telling me I still give 20%
No,
of
no,
my
I'm
home?
not saying
I
I'm
should be
not saying the
worried about
proposal you
states.
propose is bad. I'm not Listen to me. I didn't say it was bad, but I'm just saying with the with the people in Nigeria allow some part of the country, we they allow that
Why would they
to
not allow?
happen.
But why it was? But during regional government, it was like that. This one, let me tell you, man of prestige. This one will make states, even region, to be more viable and more competitive. Because okay, look, the time there was no oil, what did it not have? There was having a granite pyramid. The West was having a cocoa.
Cocoa.
Naija man, let me say
Wait
something,
now.
please. You said during
Huh?
regional, no, wait, make I talk abeg. I don't wait since. You said during
Mm.
regional government, it was like that. Remember, from the inception, Man of Perceive told you the reason why he succeeded then in regional government. And he also told you the reason again why your proposal will be very difficult for you to succeed now, 2024. There was a reason why I succeeded that time in the 60s.
Which reason? It's not the 60.
They
It was
they
before this.
different,
It's not 60.
different
It was
era.
not 60.
Let me repeat them again. There's a way he said that. I don't want to begin misquote them.
No, but it was not.
We talk
That
about
thing has been
homogeneous. Man of prayer, I don't know if you
No,
still
no, no, no,
remember
no.
what
That
you
was what I said. Among the regions, how many regions do we have at that particular time? Is it not
said.
four
Okay.
region?
We have
East,
four
west,
regions.
Oh, yes,
southeast, western region, and north.
yes.
Because
Mhm.
there's something like I mean, there's not like Benue. They're all part of the north.
Yeah.
And they
Exactly.
are contributing their own quarter, like it's properly stated. The west they are known for cocoa. You have the east, they are palm oil or whatever, coal or whatever. Then the north, more of the agriculture, which granite and other kind of things. So everybody's doing well. That's why we have more peace at that time
Wait now.
compared
Man
to
of
Yes.
right
It was
person.
a
now.
narrow
Man of person.
scope that time.
Wait
Now
now.
the
Wait,
scope
Yeah.
wait,
is
wait, wait,
wide.
wait, wait.
It's a
Wait,
broad
wait,
scope.
wait. Wait, Mr. Jido, wait. Let me just use my state now. For the example now, they say Edo State now. You are now autonomy on your own. Eh? Do you think Edo State, with what they have in their land, there's no land in Nigeria. There's no state in Nigeria that doesn't have one or two mineral resources. Do you think they cannot feed themselves and generate more revenue by their own self with what they have? What are we talking?
No, no, nobody's disputing that. They can. A lot of states in the can
Oh my
do
God, I
that.
still don't understand.
Do you know what
What
is
you are
in
saying is not,
Zamfara?
it's
What
not
is in
bad
Zamfara?
at
Wait,
all.
do you
What
know
you are
what is in
saying now
Zamfara?
is like
Do you know what is
waterland.
But
Plateau?
the state like Zamfara, they are not ready because they feel like they have not been able
It's like
to harness
waterland.
their,
It's very good what
to
you are
harness
saying,
their
but it's
resources.
waterland.
So they're not going
It
to
will
allow
not
you
work.
right now.
No,
Let me
Zamfara
call it
now
what
will
it
be
is.
man
A
of
lot
Pesit.
of poor states in the north, they
Man of
have not
Pesit.
been able to, harness their, their this thing, their rich resources.
That is
And
what
who
I'm
knows now? It
talking
could be
now.
20 years.
You
So
have
you can't tell
autonomy.
them to stay right now.
You have autonomy. Wait, you have autonomy now. The exclusive list that all the OCs that give all the old power to the federal to hold all the old mineral resources, the oil, is that given to you? Who will come and hold you now to annex what is on your land again? It's your problem not to go and find an investor to help you and develop your state.
That is true, but
Oh,
are they willing to do that
this is the
right now?
problem you are worrying about.
A lot
You're
of
not,
them be thinking about the present. I
you
mean,
are
they
not
don't think
willing.
about 20 years from now.
Ah,
No, there's no futuristic mindset. You know,
you have to table your OT. This is democracy. This is the problem we have in the South. We want to think for other.
I
My own
mean,
problem is my own problem, Oga. Leave what they think.
everything we're talking about, and everybody has a
Why are
point.
you thinking for the North? Did they not think for you? You are thinking for Gombe, who don't have money. Why is that my problem? Oh my God. If they don't
But
free it, that's my
but
problem.
I'm telling you the part of Nigeria that be very resistant to that. I mean, we know it. I'm
Oh
telling
my
you the
God.
part of Nigeria that
And
be
that man,
very
we are speaking
resistant.
to the issues here, to reality here. What you are saying is good, but that was a word salad. It will not work. That's the truth.
You say you are going to, you see now, you say you are going to regional government. Okay, if you go to that regional government, we are telling you exactly what will be in that regional government. You say it's not work. So now you, the same person, you say Nigeria will not work. You, the same person, so you go for regional government. Okay, what will you not be doing in that regional government? You'll be looking your face and be getting money. If you're a regional government, become independent of your own. You have to create everything for yourself. You have to generate money for yourself. The federal government is not going to give you any money again.
Okay, Najaman.
Don't you know?
Maybe Ajero need to speak for himself. But this is what I'm thinking. He was thinking that not that it's not going to work, if it is actually implemented, but the means of actualizing that seem very, impossible. Tinubu don't have the God. No president in Nigeria right now have the God to mention that. What are they thinking about? He's thinking about the next 4 years.
That is not
No,
the work of
believe
that
me,
is not the work.
I
That
can
is
bet
not the
my
work of
money.
president.
2027.
Wait a
My
minute.
another
I
person.
can bet my money. I can bet my house
That is
that
not
this
the work
government
of
can never propose
president.
something like that.
That is not the work of president. Man of president. President cannot just. It's not. It cannot just declare by fiat regional government. That he cannot. You don't have that power. Let's be
Wait a
realistic.
minute, wait a minute, wait a
So
minute,
that
wait a minute. When I'm in president, I'm in APC. Let any other party, APC or the small PDP, Labour Party propose that. It's not going nowhere. And whatever
Like that,
PDP
I think
said,
it's a
wait a
different
minute,
up
they
for
have to,
APC.
the Senate president has to ask the president, do you want me to do
man,
this?
Nigeria. Who do all these things? That means
No,
stop.
not the fact.
Oh
The
God.
Senate, the APC
They give
as a
power to person
don't
when they
oh,
do
hold
understand.
on, Najaman. Don't you see what happened? The two senators from the north when they went against the party. Don't you see what happened to them?
That
They're
is
not
their.
going to dare it. They
That
have
is
to
their
ask
power.
president.
That is
They're
their
gonna
party affair. Is that our
they're
problem?
gonna ask the president, do you want us to table this in the House of Assembly or in the Senate before they bring it out? That's just the way they work.
President don't
Do
have
you,
that
do you,
power. President cannot even declare
But I'm talking
anything
about
regional
Atiku Francis
without the
representative, but
without the didn't pass it.
the
Wait,
APC control the House and the Senate.
who
They
is going
have
to
to
pass
get
it,
the
my
make
president.
una,
man?
Wait a
make una
minute.
dey talk.
They
Make
have
una
to
dey
get
there.
the president.
Make una dey there. Make una
Hold
dey there. Just
on. They
dey-
have to get the president approval.
Who has majority in the house?
Everything has APC everywhere. I mean, they have overwhelming
You
majority.
see Nigeria, we are talking. Oh God, no.
No, oh, come
We are
on,
not. We are
Madam
just
Man.
no.
Sometimes
We
you
don't know
act
what
like
we want.
you
I
act
beg you.
like
We just want to. We just want work with narrative. Person
you
say
act like
constitution
you
don't
don't know
good.
where you come from.
No, that is not what you are. That is not at all. You are just telling like I said. You have a president is the one that will come and tell you regional government. President don't have that power to change constitution. President don't have that power.
Oh, I'm not. Wait a minute. I'm not disputing the power the judiciary have. That's not, and I mean the power the Congress have. That's not my main problem. I'm have. But what I'm saying, they don't have the impetus to bring it up
Okay,
because they know.
they
Wait a
don't.
minute. They know.
Okay, you see now. You see now. You see.
They know where the president mind is. The
Wait
president wants to
now.
win the next
The
election
one.
because if he
Wait. You say
does
they don't
it,
have
it's
the
going to
wait. Man of
affect
prestige. Wait.
the people that elected him into office. That's
You
my
say they don't have
point.
the impetus to bring it out. The
Yeah.
person now, this person now, only one person now with some group that is only that started this regional government that is going now, and is now in the House of Assembly deliberating on it. You say you don't have, they don't. You see, we Nigeria, we
Yeah,
not going to follow anything.
they can do this. That's just a minor thing. They can do it. Yeah, they can. It passes, and it's not deliberating. It's possible. But I'm telling you, this optimum one about regional.
The person that are taking there now is not even a congressman. That's what I'm trying to tell you. And you are telling me the lawmaker they don't have the cost to do it, the impetus to do it. The person that even suggested that bring it, that even went to the president
Okay,
that bring it
let
to
me ask
national
you
assembly.
something.
It's not even a
When he bring
congressman.
it, did it? Hold
It's not
on.
even a
When they
Senate.
bring it and the Congress talk about it, it wasn't approved by Tinubu. It was. Okay,
It's
because
when it's law.
that's not
It's when
gonna.
it's law.
Wait a minute, because
Or
that's
guys,
not gonna
when it's law,
affect
you
his
need
presidential
president.
ambition.
Oh God. Oh God.
That's not gonna affect him. But this
It's when it's
regional
law.
government. Oh my God.
Not to talk, not I'm not president. Not you go to argue like this, honestly.
Okay, okay. Go ahead.
It's
Like
not.
that, man, you are saying it's when it's law. Who is going to make it law? I
It's
want me to
when
follow me now.
one they
Who's going
never
to make
pass. One they pass the bill. One is celebrated.
No,
They
you
pass
need
the
to run for
committee.
my question. Who is going to pass the bill?
Not the National Assembly. You don't get elected somebody. You don't get people you
Okay,
elect.
fine.
Where they
Okay, just
represent
stay there.
you.
Just stay there. Stay there first. Stay there. Stay there. National Assembly, good. Yes, you are right. Who, if they want to pass the bill for National Assembly, what's the ratio? Is it not what population of party who have the highest seats in that National Assembly? The party that
I
have
think
the highest
APC
seats.
has about 2/3, so that's an overwhelming majority.
Is it
Oh,
to tell?
Madam
Is
Dama,
is it not the? Is it not the?
what is going to talk?
Is
It
it
sounds
to tell
very,
they
very
used to wait
interesting.
now? Wait. We have 109 there. Is it to tell they used to pass a bill in the National Assembly? Are we even know what we are saying? Is it not by state is to third? When it's go to state, we need to third. National Assembly, the highest majority. Finish. Highest number that raised that said nay. Finish. It's not by to third the National Assembly, my brother.
Okay. Let's assume it's
Ah,
the highest. Because certain kind of vote, my understanding has to be 2/3. But let's assume it's a majority, right? I mean, we know APC has the majority. But the point I'm trying to say, before APC, if APC no side anything, it's not going to work in that Congress because they have the majority. But my point I'm having, because of the way this government functions, they have to ask the president before themselves can take the vote and agree
Behind
on
the
that vote.
scene, yes, they will have the president behind the scene. That's what happens in this
Yes.
government.
me, I don't even want this. Let me tell you one thing, man of president. This bill, me, I don't want it to pass by now. I want it to pass when Tinubu is finishing maybe 1 year to his second tenure. Because if
What do you
Tinubu pass,
mean?
wait now. If
Is
Tinubu
he talking
pass this
about
bill,
the next when he come back the next time?
yes, now when it's 1 year to his
Because he's not going to do anything right now. You need the vote from
no,
the
because why?
southwest. I mean the
Because
northwest.
why? You know why? I thought you would ask me why. Why? Because the proposal for the center He gave, they say, for they have to go to parliamentary system. He gave 6 years tenure, or they go to parliamentary system. If Tinubu pass it now, he will do another 6 years, go do 10 years. So let it be 1 year, he will not enjoy from it. That is what I want. You cannot finish 4 years and come and pass it down. And he will not do it because he will say he will start from
no,
it.
that man, wait. Let's stay on the fact. Let's stay on track. Is that the calculation? If they pass
Yes.
it now it's on 4. Hold on now, you wait now. It's on
Mm.
4 years. It's on 4 years now, right? Normally, after these 4 years elapse, there's supposed to be another election, 2027.
4 years.
So if they pass it now, like you said, in his last maybe 1 year, be a year to go, right? And if that 6 years now come into effect, then I enact the 6 years. So are you telling me Tinubu will now run the 6 years plus these 4 years? Is that what is applicable?
Why not? Why not?
No, I'm not sure. I need to check.
That's why they don't give. Maybe that's why they don't let Jonathan pass cover. They say no go start from not yet the chaos that time.
I'm not conversant with this part you are giving out here. I need to check.
What are you saying? No, you not go run. You go pass. Why Jonathan? Wait. Why Jonathan get problem that time?
You just talk.
Okay. When Jonathan get problem that time, they say if that is that cover, they say no. Last 6 years, but they said no, it must not start for him. Now it bring problem for Jonathan first from that cover where it come out. You cannot enact a law and you will not start up this first 6 years. You must not be a partaker in that election. You understand? You must not be a partaker. How can somebody finish 4 years now? They pass and maybe pass them before the next election now. Boom. Then it will not just go to 6 years. Because if we want to agree on the parliamentary system, if you don't take the parliamentary system now, you will not chop that. They say either or 6 years each region. You understand? So if you don't take 6 years, it will not because you cannot tell it to go and do 1 term. If you want to do 2 term, it will say, okay, let me take the second one. We will not do 10 years. Okay. Who wants start and no go chop for it? That is only what well, if they do it, even if you do it for 8 years, if they do it, the next person is coming, the will take it 6 years and go bye-bye. You will not say I want to contest for second time again. That is only where it can work. Cannot say you should go and pass it. You go and pass it after 4 years now. Maybe before election now, they now go, you not chop 6 years again. Go and look the proposal. Now I think even the map with everything we have there, the map of the region, everything. We have the map. I still have the map, everything here. You understand? You have the map. Even each state, all the old mineral resources was designed out in each state in the whole Nigeria, 36 states. All the old mineral resources each state have, all was designed out there. If state can be able to buy for, if your state is there now, do you know your state is autonomy now? You can bring person, you can build whatever you want, you can build your life, people can invest in that state. You know that no, this is my state, this is everything. People will bring money. Even state will start generating, they will start creating wealth. Because how can the one state to create wealth? That's why they are poor. How can a whole vast land be in Gombe? If ask Adam, what is the square kilometer that they make billions in agriculture, which is a water land, river land, not be said that even dry land. You understand? In agriculture. So you are telling me the north that have vast land. Let them start in only this, in only agriculture. Then we feed the whole 2 states. Only Niger, Niger. We feed the whole Sahel, the whole Africa country. So what are we talking? Do you know how much will be coming from them? Because everybody just believe, I'm going to Abuja, I work, I don't work. That is why nobody is doing anything. The time you have to go and sit and look the regional when it was coming. How did they start it? 50 something. I will want to declare 59. They have the NTA in the mid western region. You are how go and look at Okpara, go and look at all the legacy. Go and look, where did he make money for? How did he start? Because he have the people, the heart. That is only the way. Nobody will be waiting to go to Abuja. They want to go and collect 10 naira. I want to go and collect 20 naira. If I do anything I did well, that's why everybody is fighting to be there. Fighting to become a governor. When somebody who doesn't have the way to create wealth, he doesn't have any good policy, will you allow it to become your leader? It's impossible, because he's not running to any Abuja to go and say they will come and ring election for him now. It doesn't concern. It doesn't, if those state is there and Abia is there, it doesn't concern those to come and bring you people from there to come and help you to do machinery there now. It's we here. We see local government chairman or maybe administrator. All of them will go, they will live here among you there. We have your right, what you want. Ah, I don't know. You have even though any state that doesn't even have even mineral resources, we survive 100%. We survive 100%. Ah, Nigeria, we have fertile land now. Ejiro, okay, Ejiro drop. Okay. Hello? Wow. Hello? 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 Wow. Hello? Madam President have left. Madam President, this guy have resigned. Oh, Eguavon resigned as Super Eagle interim coach. What happened now? Austin Eguavon reportedly. Madam President have left. Madam President, this guy have resigned. Oh, Eguavon resigned as Super Eagle interim coach. What happened now? Austin Eguavon has reportedly resigned from his position as the interior coach of the Super Eagle. According to President Obama, has reportedly resigned from his position as the interior coach of the Super According to Home Goal Nigeria, Eguavon stated that his assignment was limited to 2 matches. Recall that Eguavon was appointed by the technical and director of the Nigeria Football Federation (NFF) following unsuccessful effort to secure a permanent head coach for the national team. Eguavon oversaw 2 qualifying matches for the 2025 Africa Cup of Nations (AFCON) against the Benin Republic and Rwanda. Eguavon's resignation comes immediately after Rwanda held Super Eagles to a draw in their AFCON qualifying match on Tuesday, September 9, 2024. It could be recalled that the NFF had in August announced the appointment of German tactical Bruno Labbadia as the head coach of the Super Eagles. Unfortunately, Labbadia suddenly withdrew himself from the deal to coach the Nigeria national men's football team. A development the country Minister of Sport John Eno are described as embarrassing. The NFF said in a statement that the deal collapsed because the federation refused to pay its taxes to the German government. In an interview with Arise TV, Eno revealed that he promptly approached the NFF seeking an honest explanation for the abrupt turn of events. This was very embarrassing and regrettable, the sport minister said. I immediately got across to the NFF on this and asked why go public on an appointment of, of a coach when you have not concluded their defense in that they got committed from the coach on this. Following Labandia withdrawal, Austin Eguavon has assumed the interim role of leading the Super Eagles for the 4th time in his managerial career. A few days after his appointment, Austin Ekpebholo held the Super Eagles of Nigeria to record one win against Benin Republic and a one draw against Rwanda in the 2025 qualifier this month. Oh, good. Another one, subsidy removal will free up resources for critical investment. Tinubu. Subsidy removal will free up resources for critical investment, say Tinubu. President Bola Tinubu has defended his administration decision to remove the subsidy on premium motor spirits (PMS), commonly known as petrol, during the opening of the 17th annual Charter Institute of Bankers of Nigeria Banking and Finance Conference held in Abuja on Tuesday. CIBN, represented by Vice President Kashim Shettima. President Tinubu articulated that the removal of the subsidy was necessary step to liberate financial resources for crucial investment across the country. According to the president, this move is part of broader reform aimed at revitalize Nigeria microeconomic environment and restoring confidence in the nation economy. He emphasized the importance of this reform at a time when Nigeria faced numerous interconnected challenges. The theme of this year's CIBN conference, Accelerating Economic Growth and Development, the State of Play and the Way Forward, was highlighted by Tinubu as both timely and imperative, underlining the critical junction at which the Nigerian economy currently stands. The conference served as a platform for financial experts and policymakers to deliberate on strategies for economics advancement amidst this reform. President Tinubu said, "We have taken bold steps to reform the microeconomic environment. Our focus is on restoring confidence in the Nigerian economy through measures aimed at reducing inflation, stabilizing the foreign exchange market, and improving fiscal management. Tough pain in the short term. The removal of fuel subsidy is designed to free up budgetary resources for critical investment in the infrastructure and social services. Frequent adjustment of the monetary policy rate move aimed at combined inflation and fostering a more market-oriented exchange rate system. President Tinubu also noted that his administration is committed to strengthening infrastructure development in the ongoing bid to grow Nigerian economy. Tinubu also called for collaboration across all sectors, including the government, private industry, and civil society organizations, saying to achieve sustainable economic growth, we must intentionally align our policy and action with the changes global landscape. The government is committed to implementing reform to enhance microeconomic stability, reduce inflation, and support infrastructure development. Speaking earlier, President Chairman of CIBN, Professor Pius Deji Olariwaju, called for urgent introspection on Nigeria's economic challenge, stressing the need to innovate solutions. We are on journey to economic growth and prosperity. Olariwaju stated, acknowledging, however, that the current challenges are things of concern. He emphasized that while the Central Bank of Nigeria has introduced several monetary policies to address this issue, their success hinge on the professionalism and patriotism of operator in the financial service sector. In his good will message, Chairman of the Economic and Financial Crime Commission (EFCC), Ola Olukoyede, said his agency will help to sanitize the financial system and instill laws that fight financial crime, while noting that economic policy will progress where profit not prioritized by stakeholders or their interests of the nation. The EFCC boss admonished bankers to have renewed commitment to service that will promote economic development and nation building. That's good. Be by talk, not before talk for maths. Edo State 2024, Peter Obi energized Benin for Akpata LP. The bustling streets of Benin City, especially in market areas like Mission Road and New Benin Market, were brought to a standstill as the Labour Party and its governorship candidate, Olumide Akpata, ramp up their campaign effort ahead of the September 2021 gubernatorial election. Peter Obi, the presidential candidate of the Labour Party in the 2023 general election, led the campaign entourage, which made significant stops, including the popular urban market, among other key locations. From an earlier as 9 a.m., enthusiastic supporters began assembling at the state secretariat of the party along Sakmaba Road. Despite the early morning rain, thousands of supporters showed up to rally behind Obi, who many still believe was the rightful winner of the February presidential election. The event marked the final round-up of campaign. The deadline for campaign activity is set for September 19, just days before the election. Speaking to the people in urban markets, Obi said, "You know things have become very hard under this government. There is no light, no water, no security, no fuel. Everything in this country is scattered. What we want in Nigeria is change. We want to put food on our table. We want the government to tell us what they are using the money from fuel subsidy for. And we want a better Edo. On the 21st, you know what you will do. Ensure you vote for Mama, Papa, Pikin so that we can start to repair Nigeria from Edo State. We
People
need
protested
to."
when I was governor. They even called strike. They shut down our schools for months, our hospitals for months. Well verified. We need more transparency. And when you talk about
Okay, this person dey back.
transparency in terms of figures,
Person dey
you
back.
show it, you elucidate it. Figures are not 1 + 1 is 2. It's not something you say it's just 2 because of. Tell us how we arrived at it and we'll believe. And when we talk about subsidy, I've continuously said, if we are removing subsidy, what are we replacing it with? Where are we applying that subsidy we removed to? So if you say to me, I've removed subsidy, I'm going to use it to build this number of classrooms to be able to pull out of school children into school so we can verify and follow and track those schools. We have issue in health, primary health care, especially issue of infant mortality. Removal of the subsidy will enable us to build this number of primary health cares in different, so that we can measure it. So you don't remove something without saying what is replaced and where are we moving our money to. or is helping us to manage our debts. This is it. This, but here we have fuel subsidy removed, the debt is increasing, and we're not seeing anything. We have to continue our journey on democracy. It's government of the people, for the people, and by the people. However, we need to tweak it where we have some level of parliamentary system in it, like it's in South Africa. So we need to deal with issue of more scrutiny in our expenditure, in our borrowing, in efforts to be able to ensure that our scarce resources is prioritized to areas of urgent need for development, from security, food, all those areas, education. I'm not preoccupied about 2027 election. I'm preoccupied by Nigerians eating today and having a better life. I've said it before, my politics is not about the election. I am not desperate to be president, and I don't want to. What I want to hear is that fuel prices are coming down, bread is getting cheaper, Nigerians are not. You cannot be talking about 38 million Nigerians facing hunger, and I'm talking about next election. Let's talk about hunger. Let's talk about managing our resources today. Let's talk about doing the right thing, the right behavior, showing example to the younger ones, growing up that we're leaders. I've said that everybody, they have right to protest. I've said it before. I would discuss with every protester. They even want government months before they did that. I would sit down and discuss with them. People protested when I was governor. They even called strike. They shut down our schools for months, our hospitals for months. Well verified. I was talking with them. I didn't come down. I have never, as a politician, as a governor, for one day, go and ask any policeman, say, please, stop somebody. Talk less of arresting the person. It shouldn't be. In a democracy, people have right to say no. I've said it every day. If I'm managing this facility and everybody loves me, I will resign. This is me. Wherever I am, I believe that I have enemies. My job is to convince them. If everybody loves me, then there's a problem. There's people who hate me because I'm just Peter. They don't even need to give me any reason. It is my job to convince them on why it should be. I convince the teachers why we should return schools to missionaries, and they've seen the result. I convince them why we should go to the missionary facilities, the Ministry of Health, and build school of nursing and midwifery. You just have to. It's a constant thing. That's why you're a leader. You're a communicator. You listen. You talk to the people. It's not a question of what the young ones. I'll meet them. The agitators, the protesters. I will be talking to them.
Hello? 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 Uh, hello? Someone call it, please. Well, are you there? We don't. I don't read finish before. Okay, let me just go to just in. PDP never summoned PDP never summoned Wike Senator Nwonku, a member of the People Democratic Party (PDP) disciplinary committee. Senator Olaka Nwonku have publicly refuted recent reports claiming that Federal Capital Territory FCT minister and former governor of Rivers State Nyesom Wike was summoned by the party over alleged anti-party activity and its ongoing rift with River Governor Siminalayi Fubara. In a statement aimed at clarifying the situation, Nwonku, who served as a lawmaker representing Rivers South-East Senatorial District, labeled this claim as entirely false. He emphasized that the committee had not convened to discuss any matter related to Minister Wike and criticized the dissemination of such misinformation. According to Woku, certain individuals with intimate knowledge of the party dynamic might be spreading this false claim for personal reasons. He highlighted the challenge faced by the committee in organizing its tasks and condemned the attempt to misinterpret his effort. Nwoku said, I am a member of the disciplinary committee of the party. I was disturbed when the report came that Nyesom Wike had been summoned at a time when the disciplinary committee has not even met to consider any of these things. There has been a lot of misinformation to the public sometimes by people who should know better, who should not do that for reason they know best. There there are allegations that are flying all over the place, and even the committee works is being put in different lights from what the committee has tried to do. The committee is still organizing itself to look at these functions. PDP, Ajero, Ajero arrests. No one above the law in Nigeria. President reply UKTUC. Wow. It's another developing story just now, just in. The president had declared that there was no violation of human rights concerning the recent arrest of the president of the Nigeria Labour Congress, NSC, Joajeru, by operating or the Department of State Security Service, DSS. Source. Report that the president stated in his while refuting allegations of human rights abuse and violation made against President Bola Tinubu administration by the Trade Union Congress in the United Kingdom. In a statement issued Tuesday, the special advisor to the president on information and strategy, Bayo Onanuga, indicated that the TUC commenced its conference in London with its leader making unfounded assertions regarding human rights violations in Nigeria. Onanuga emphasized that the Nigerian government was incorrectly and unjustly accused of rights abuse because the NSC president Joe Ajaero was prevented from traveling abroad after disregarding an invitation from a law enforcement agency involved in an ongoing investigation. The president remarked that Ajero perceived himself as above the law, asserting that the action, however, carries significant repercussion as no individual is above the law in Nigeria. Onanuga said, under the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria 1999 as amended, no person is above the summon of a law enforcement agency and lawful investigation, like the United Kingdom and other civilized nations. Nigeria is a country of law governed by the Constitution. We are not aware that there is anyone in the United Kingdom or anywhere in Europe and the United States trade union leader inclusive who will flagrantly ignore the invitation or summon of MI5 or Scotland Yard or treat the FBI with the level of disdain Mr. Ajero subjected law enforcement agency in Nigeria. We therefore reject any notion and illusion to human rights violation in Nigeria. The accusation made by the Trade Union Congress in the United Kingdom are thou unfounded and based on a misunderstanding of the situation. Besides, the Nigerian government being led by a pro-democratic activist president who will do everything to protect civil liberty and the right of all citizens. There is no movement in Nigeria and the government. While labor union and the government may not always agree on policy direction, the government has consistently shown readiness to engage on any issue with labor despite the later political partisanship. He said, contrary to the erroneous impression being created, the invitation extended by the Department of State Security to Mr. Ajero has nothing to do with the role as the president of NLC. As a responsible citizen of Nigeria, Mr. Ajero should honor any invitation from our security agency and resolve any issue that may arise during the investigation instead of steering adverse public opinion against the security agency. Ajero that do. So yeah, make it close. Need to close shut down.